After an unreal showing from Jeff at the Game One, an unreal showing from in the cutscene year in review quiz. This is a 10-question quiz to round off the year. Obviously, we know you two have been going head to head throughout the last few months, trying to better each other. And who is in the lead at the minute?
I'm dominating him. I've not kept track of my score, but he beat me by one time, and I battered him by 3 or 4 every other time.
I'm on 17, and I'm pretty sure Connor's on like 20 something.
Well, this is your chance at redemption. So this is a 10-question quiz covering games that came out this year, were in the headlines this year. So if you've been paying attention, you may know some of them are
locked in on Throne and Liberty.
Some of them are easy, some of them are. If you've been paying attention, you might know. But year in review, we kick it off with question 1.
Uh-oh.
We've actually discussed this one quite a bit, so you should know.
The Last of Us Part 2.
In January, Naughty Dog released yet another Last of Us entry. What game was it? And this is in January this year.
January this year.
Naughty Dog released yet another Last of Us.
Okay, I believe I know the answer.
I'm gonna.
Sorry.
The fact you guessed there. I have my answer.
I have my answer.
I feel like it's the obvious one, but I could be wrong.
Right, go
on. Is it The Last of Us Part 1 remastered PC port? Going off the success of the show.
And Hori?
I did The Last of Us Part 2 remastered.
Hori was the correct answer.
Was it actually?
It was. The first remaster of Last of Us Part 2.
PC port for the TV show? Was that later last year, maybe?
Couldn't tell you, mate. This has been so bloody.
He's
finally got him.
He can't keep the straight face any longer.
Question 2. Which of these 3 options is not a stratagem from Helldivers 2?
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Okay.
The orbital walking barrage, the orbital napalm bomb, or the orbital rail cannon strike? I'll repeat those again. Which of these is not a Helldivers 2 stratagem?
You've been techie here.
An orbital walking barrage.
I've got it.
An orbital napalm bomb, or an orbital rail cannon strike?
I think I've got it.
I also think I have it. But I want to be clear here. I'm not going to show it because actually we're not monetized. I've not done this entire bottle. We were about here when we started. Like, I think.
Yeah. Get the excuses out now.
I think it's the orbital napalm bomb that isn't a stratagem. I think the napalm bomb exists, but I don't think there's an orbital one. But the walking was throwing me off, and I think that might have been too bait. But
I also have napalm as mine because there's definitely a plain napalm one.
But I don't think it's orbital.
But I also... So here's my thing. It also is throwing me off because I know the walking one is correct. And I know there is the rail gun. But I feel like you're being techie with the wording. And it's not like... It's just orbital rail gun. Or like... You're adding on something extra, but I'm locking in napalm.
Yeah.
You're both locking in napalm? Napalm is correct.
Hey.
So, what did I say it was? Oh, it's because there's an orbital napalm barrage, not a napalm bomb.
So because I was unsure if there was an orbital napalm, but I had a feeling it was called something else. But
there were so many different orbitals, and I was like, right, what 3 can I pick? So try and mix it up a little bit.
Trick question right there.
Right, question 3. Which classic series of games were remastered this year and received very poor reviews, currently sitting at a 58 on Metacritic?
Oh! Can I ask one clarifying question?
Yes.
Is it a trilogy?
A collection, a series of games.
Yeah. I've got what I needed. I know the answer. Was that this year?
Which classic series of games were remastered this year and received very poor reviews? Currently sitting
Either
at
I've
58
gaslit
on
myself into something else, or I'm amazed that that was this year.
I have no fucking clue.
I'll give you 10 seconds, sorry.
If I'm wrong
was
here, I'm
remastered?
actually
What was
happy because there's no way this was this year. I've got to be wrong here.
I have no idea what's been remastered.
Just say The Last of Us, you're probably right.
I considered it, but
I mean, that's been 10 seconds.
I'm gonna. Okay,
Lock in an answer, please. Hurry.
yeah, I've got it.
Go on. You go first, seeing as you're unsure.
Final Fantasy, like, because
So,
presume you mean the series as a whole.
it's been a long fucking year.
It has.
So it might be this, but I thought this was 2023. Is it the GTA collection?
You're both wrong.
Oh,
Okay, was the GTA collection must have been last year because that
It-
also bombed.
I'm pretty sure it was last year. The correct answer was Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh, yeah.
oh,
Came out, I want to say, similar time to Elden Ring, because I remember talking about it with my mate while playing Elden Ring.
yeah.
But yeah,
Trilogy.
the reviews
it-
were absolutely toilet.
Yeah, I
so-
forgot because they
Oh my God,
he
it came out
remastered
in
it.
2021.
They
What was I
launched it,
waffling
and the
about?
servers were atrocious.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad I was wrong there
Okay.
because I didn't want to think that that game would come out this year.
And it's 30 quid on Steam.
Yeah, that was the thing. It's like it
Diabolical.
was like full price, and you
What
couldn't
was it? It was
play.
March, end of March, which was when I would have been playing Elden Ring.
I
Yeah,
felt
Star
like
Wars-
Final Fantasy was a bit of a stretch because there's so many. I was like,
And
don't
do you
think
think a
that
Final
many-
Fantasy would get a 58?
I mean, some of the bad. There is some bad ones.
Yeah, fair play. Right, question 4. You both got that one wrong. So, Redemption. Nice vague one.
Yeah.
Loving. What game does the following summary relate to? All right, listen up. Controlling the Arisen, you must explore, take on quests, fight monsters while being caught up in a geopolitical conflict between two kingdoms.
Following the Arisen.
Controlling the Arisen, you must explore, take on quests, fight monsters while being caught up in a geopolitical conflict between two kingdoms.
Now,
This
I'm
is a
going to go
game
on a
from
limb.
this year.
Yep.
This is a horror game. I'm telling you right now, this is a horror game. This is a mech game of some kind, and it's bullshit that horror gets such a layup. Christ. I'm going to say something I know is wrong because it's the only game I can think of.
Controlling the Arisen.
He actually knows mechs. I'm just here like, I don't know, Optimus Prime.
Controlling
but-
the Arisen, you must explore, take on quests, fight monsters while being caught up in a geopolitical warfare between two kingdoms. You can have 10 seconds more.
April, May time, Horry, because he's going the year in order. That's the mech game you're looking for.
I don't.
Were you not in your mech phase at that point?
Well, no, I don't know what came out when. I don't. I also am not confident it's mechs.
Controlling the Arisen. If that's not a mech,
Arisen could be zombies. It could be.
what are you thinking, Diablo? Let's work
No,
this out
'cause
together. Team up.
that came out last year.
I love
was there a DLC
debate in
though?
between you. I love it.
Wait,
Did they not release a massive expansion this year?
read the description one more time.
You got one more time.
Okay.
Controlling the Arisen, you must explore, take on quests, fight monsters while being caught up in a geopolitical conflict between two kingdoms.
Oh, I think I have an answer.
Oh, okay, now.
Nah, there's no way I'm right. But I'm going to stick with it. I have an answer.
Wait.
It is wrong, but I have an answer. Gosh, you can see steam coming out of Horry's ears. Where his
I'm
brain's
just
working so
gonna-
hard.
You got 5 seconds to lock in an answer. This has been a long
Just
question.
because. Fuck it. I have my answer.
Right, Hori, go first because you're less confident.
Throne and Liberty.
Is it Hades 2? There's no way, right?
You're both very wrong.
Awesome. Was it a mech game?
It was not.
I didn't think it was.
So the Arisen is the name of someone who has been chosen to challenge a dragon. And the game was Dragon's Dogma 2.
Ah, okay.
I tried to do like the general, like you must explore, take on quests,
Yeah.
fight monsters. I thought it sounded
I
so
nearly
vague in
guessed
RPG.
Path of Exile 2, but I don't know the story.
It's also
Behind
too
that.
new. He's going in year's order.
Am I though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't 100% trust
You can
that.
change your order of questions now, but up until now, you've been going in year order. I know what you are.
Well,
Okay, well, neither of us got it right, so.
yep.
Yeah,
Question
I'm still losing
5.
1-0. Up on the year, though.
Right, question 5. In June, Bungie. Yeah, I promise you, it's not actually all in. In June, Bungie released Destiny 2: The Final Shape DLC.
Oh, God.
Whoever gets it closest takes the point. What Metacritic score is it currently sitting on as of today's date, the 18th of...
Oh.
I was about to get angry because Hori's played so much Destiny in his life. You were giving him a layup, but Metacritic score.
I also didn't play Final Shape because I was just done with Destiny 2.
Did it do well? Did it flop? What are we thinking?
I think it did okay, but scores can change. A bad update could tank
Is it
that
as the
score.
scores of today?
As of like today's date, what's it currently sitting on Metacritic?
Okay, I have an answer.
I also have an answer.
So
Oh,
closest gets the point.
1 second. Because you can gamesmanship this here. I think we should both message Josh our things so we can't change them.
I mean, I'll hold my phone up because I've written it down.
Okay, cool. I'll go first then.
Yep.
76.
76.
Is it going to focus? I have
No.
67,
Oh.
but it doesn't want to.
So
it doesn't
Hori
wanna
with
focus.
67. Con, what was yours?
76.
76 to flip way round. Con is the winner.
What was it? Was it higher?
It's sitting on an 89.
Oh, wow. See, I thought it had been received quite well at first, but I didn't know, like, Bungie have a good history of fucking up and pissing players off.
It's on a 90 on PlayStation, average across platform 89.
I knew it was one of the better ones, but I kind of had in my head that it fell off.
Because Bungie do that.
I think also some personal bias went into that decision with my score then, because I'm just sick and tired of Destiny 2.
In my head, I was thinking, do they play Destiny? And I couldn't think for the life of me. So
I literally played up until the DLC before that. And in the DLC before that, I just got burnt out halfway through it. And I was just like, I can't. I'm not spending another 40 quid for a DLC that might be good.
Valid.
Yeah.
All right, question 6. One that I
1-0. Let's fucking go.
was on your radars. It's very niche to your podcast. And I thought you might know it, you might not.
Oh,
So Star Wars Outlaws was a game which released, unfortunately, with very mixed reviews. But what is the name of the main protagonist?
Oh, God.
Cal Kestis. Fuck.
I don't know why. I have a name and I don't know where it's come from, so I'm just going to put it down.
Oh.
And this is either going to be somehow my brain's pulled this out of nowhere and it's correct, or you're all going to go, who?
I have a name that I know is wrong because it's also the title of another game.
Right, Con, I'm going to let you go first.
Neither.
I went
Hori?
Clara.
Clara can't be right, can it?
It's not. K-Vess.
K-Vess. I feel like neither's closer than Clara.
In my head, I was thinking, I don't know if she's been in any of like other Star Wars related things.
No.
And then I was thinking in my head, because you do Star Wars, have you covered anything Outlaws related? And I was
If the
like,
game
that
had
it was
seemed
bad.
remotely interesting, we might have.
Unfortunately,
there we go.
I paid so little attention to that game after it launched because of how poorly it did. So
I mean, you can't argue that, mate. Right, this one. Picture round.
Oh,
a picture round.
Yep. Question
Oh,
7. What is the name of this deadlock agent?
fuck you.
Shit.
Oh,
Easy.
Right,
Thank
I
you.
feel like this is a targeted attack on me when
Do you
know
know
I
what
rage
would have
quit
been
off this
smart,
game.
Josh? Is if you
Yep.
picked the new one that just released, because I have no clue what his name is.
No, well,
I know the answer.
I wanted it to be one that Con could actually get. And I'm not going to give my rationale behind it until you both answer.
I have an
Con,
answer.
you can go first.
Is it Wraith?
Hori?
It's Rafe.
Thank
Rafe is the
fuck.
correct answer. I really wanted to put a
I would have
deadlock
got
in.
so much more tilted if I'd have also got that wrong after what that game put me through.
So I wanted to pick a deadlock game because me and Hori loved it so much. Con, not so. And Con, I remembered Rafe was your main when you did play it. So I thought if I put it down, no, you played a lot of Rafe. You. Yeah, I promise you did. Boot up the game now.
You should have put Bebop. See if
Well,
Con
no,
could remember my main.
didn't. I was looking at them all, and I was like, I don't want to pick a really obvious one,
7.
but I wanted to pick one that Con might remember,
Put
despite his
Yamato.
hatred for the game.
Yeah,
Yeah, you both get a point for that one.
That game made me rage so hard that I had a fucking existential crisis.
Right, question 8 relates to a news story, very
Oh.
early January, coming out of
disrespect
December
fucking
last
kids.
year. Good lord, we don't talk about that one. This
Then I
month marks
defend
the
a person.
question 8. This month marks the 1-year anniversary of the GTA 6 trailer. Who tried to sue Rockstar in December/January for using their likeness in the trailer?
Do we need to know his actual government name or what he goes by?
What he goes by.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I
think.
I didn't expect you to get his government name. Plus, who said it was a male?
Me, just now. And you,
Oh,
who
fuck.
tried
Is
to
this his
sue
name?
Rockstar for using his likeness.
I think this is what he goes by.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with what I've written down.
Ori, you can go first.
El Diablo.
Florida Joker.
Oh, it is.
La Florida Joker is the correct answer.
I can visualize him with all the fucking tattoos and
In
everything.
first place, baby. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah.
He tried to sue Rockstar for like 10 million or so.
For just a freaky looking dude in the trailer that he claims was him.
Yeah, current like face tattoos and stuff. And he's like, oh, that's me.
Literally.
So that's Florida to me now.
Yep.
Crazy. What a fall off from horizontal.
2 questions left. Question 9. Which game peaked with the most concurrent players on Steam this year with over 2.4 million players?
Oh, I know the answer. Lock it in.
You know?
Lock it in.
I think
I'd like to put time pressure on.
Right, Hori, you're nowhere near as confident as Connor. I will repeat the question. Which game peaked with the most concurrent players this year on Steam with over 2.4 million players?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident.
Yeah, you can go first.
Black Myth Wukong.
He is correct. It is Black Myth Wukong.
Is it?
Yeah.
It is. How are you so confident with that, Connor? I thought that you might have a mix-up with another game.
Another game? Like, fuck would I? What, do you think I thought Marvel Rivals was putting up their numbers?
Well, there was earlier on in the year, a game broke the record for Steam, obviously apart from PUBG, Power World.
Yeah.
Power World.
That was so long ago, I would have been convinced that was 2023. But Black Myth Wukong was 3 months ago, and it was breaking it. Because the peak was while we were all asleep, because it was the eastern part of the world where it was 2.4 million concurrent players.
Power World had 2.2 million concurrent. Second best this year.
200,000 people difference is a pretty big difference.
That's still bonkers.
Also, I played it on Game Pass. Fuck Steam.
In my head, I was like, you two might get those two like mixed up because obviously it was like breaking like big news at Power World. Had the record, so but
I
fair
didn't
play.
know that Power World had got the record. In all fairness,
You two are absolute gamers.
I can't lose. I can just tie. This is all I live for.
Question 10. It was only right and only fitting. Team Asobi's Astrobot won the game of the year for 2024. Astrobot is the 5th entry in the Astrobot series. Is this true or false?
I have an answer.
I also have an answer.
This is the 5th entry. Is it true or is it false?
False.
I'm saying false.
It's true.
Shit.
There
5
was
Astrobot games and he's still dog shit.
So-
That's crazy.
There's obviously
Playroom.
the play test room. Yeah.
but you got Playroom VR,
Oh, come on.
Astrobot.
Get out.
Astrobot Rescue Mission, which was like the main VR. Then you had Astro's Playroom, which was the base PS5 game, and now Astrobot. 5 entries into
2
that series.
VR games out of the 5.
Yeah, I
Yep.
didn't even consider
That's
VR. I was
embarrassing.
expecting it to be like 3.
I thought we were talking about actual games. Sorry.
It's funny. Astrobot Rescue Mission's like got stupidly high score on Metacritic.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure.
because no PlayStation game ever gets reviewed really well for no fucking reason. That never happens.
all because they just make really good games.
Well, I finished the year on 21 points.
90.
I finished on like 12 more than that.
I don't
Well,
know about that.
that was the
I
last
finished
quiz.
on comfortably more than that.
Yeah.
That was the last quiz of the year. That was our year in review. I mean,
Bum, bum,
hopefully,
So when do we play
2020
Carrot in a Box?
bum. My carrot in a box.
fingers crossed. Sorry, as a better in 2025.